my beautiful babes, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using products from my Shop My Stash from last week. I'm not going to be switching out the products this week because this week's kind of a different week for me. I'm starting a new job and I'm going to be going on a little weekend trip, so I just figure the week after that I will be switching out the products. But I did just want to thank you for clicking on this video. If you are not already subscribed, definitely hit the red subscribe button. It does help me out a lot here on YouTube, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so we are back, and I am all zoomed up and close so you guys can kind of see what the heck I'm doing, but and I do have my cute little headband on. I really like this for pulling my hair back when I do my makeup, so there we go. I think I'm just gonna start by doing the eyes first, and I do have a little bit of Scotch tape on each side to kind of help use it as a guide because I don't know like what kind of look I'm gonna do today. I think I'm going to use the purples in this that's my Jam palette from Too Faced. I just think this is so cute. And I think what I'm going to do is start by using this really light pink color and using that as a transition shade. And this color, you do have to kind of build up a little bit. Pretty much all the colors in this palette, you do have to build up. I have used this several times, so I do kind of have my thoughts on it. And it is a really cute palette, but a lot of the colors in here, you do have to build up. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of go in with a clean blender brush and just kind of blend those out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is go into this purpley matte shade. And I will be having a what's in my travel makeup bag going up very soon, so keep a lookout for that video. I just didn't want to do an updated Shop My Stash video this week because I feel like I didn't really use the products also that much this week because I didn't wear makeup a ton. And I really like this light matte purple shade, but it does need to be built up. And I'm just going to go in again and just kind of blend those out. And I did already apply my brows off camera just because I don't really have like a bunch of brow products, so it doesn't really make sense to include them in the Shop My Stash. I think I only have like 2 brow products. I just don't get overly excited about brow products, so I don't have them a ton of different ones. So I just kind of buy them once they're used up, or if there's like a new brow product I want to try that really intrigues me. But here we have this Too Faced Crystal Whips Shimmering Eyeshadow Veil, and we're just going to put this all over the lid and use this as kind of like a shimmery base for the look. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go in with that like purpley shade in the palette. I'm just going to add like a teensy bit more in this side. I'm just going to kind of give it a minute to kind of just set down a little bit. I have used this before. I've used it like once or twice already, And it's not my favorite. I definitely wouldn't repurchase this. I actually don't think they make these anymore, so I apologize about that if you were wanting to get one of these. I try really hard to not include products that have been discontinued or you can no longer buy in my videos, because what is the point? But what I'm going to do is just kind of spray it a little bit with some of my setting spray. And I'm going to go into this like shimmery purple color in the palette. And this is a really pretty shade. It does kind of need to be built up a little bit, but it is really pretty. And I'm just going to go back into that matte purple shade to kind of just bring some more purple into the look. And I hope you guys are all doing well. I have been like hearing stuff on the news about like a lot more cases of COVID and stuff. So I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy. And I think what I'm going to do next is kind of just place some of this into the outer creases, the darkest shade in the palette, this like dark burgundy color. And I'm just going to kind of place some of this on the outer part of the lid. And these aren't the most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever worked with. But I think that's kind of the point of the palette. I think it's meant to be kind of more of a softer eyeshadow palette. I think this would be a great eyeshadow palette for beginners. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in and remove the tape. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this little like angled brush. And I'm going to go into that dark burgundy shade. And I'm actually going to do like a little faux winged liner. This isn't very pigmented, so I'm going to add a little bit more if I need to. It's not showing up the best. I kind of wish it was a little bit more pigmented so you could really see that dark shade. But I'm gonna go in and do the same thing to the other side. And I kind of wish I had remembered to do this before I did the liner, but it's okay. I'm going to just kind of apply this with my finger because I think that's how it will go on the best. I'm going to use this shimmery, like, it's kind of like a topper shade, and I'm just going to kind of apply some of this to the lid to really make that shimmery purple color pop. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Yep. I don't know if it's like picking it up on camera, but that definitely kind of helps make the purple shadows in here pop. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually go into this pinky color in the palette. And I'm going to use that to kind of like smoke out the, not smoke out because it's colored, it's a pink color, but I'm just going to apply this to the waterline just to give it like a pop of color. And this is a color that does kind of need to be built up a little bit. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just kind of clean that up a little bit because these shades definitely have some fallout to them. And what I'm going to do is I am going to apply some mascara, and I am also going to be applying some false lashes off camera because me and my husband are actually going out to eat tonight, and we're gonna go see my grandpa, and we're just going to make a day of the rest of our day and like spend it together, because we're just celebrating me getting a new job. And this is the L'Oreal Paris Air Volume Mega Mascara. I really like this for a drugstore mascara. I am going to apply this to my bottom lashes and hope to God that I do not smear it. I am out of my bottom lash mascara. The struggle is real. Like, I just need like a microscopical tiny brush to do my bottom lashes. But it's okay. We're just gonna be extra careful. There is a God. I did not smear it. Let's just not move or do anything for a minute. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and apply some lashes, and I will be back in a minute. Okay, so I am back, and we have the lashes on. These are just the double up lashes from Ardell. I do really enjoy these for a more natural, not really natural, but like, they're kind of a good in-between lash. I really enjoy them. And now I'm just going to start applying my base products. And here we have this Milani Bright Side Illuminating Primer. I really like this stuff. It is a really nice primer. I had a little extra in my hand, so kind of try to put it someplace else, so I don't have a little too much on one spot. Just gonna give that a second to dry down, and I am going to go in with the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. This was in my, all of these products were in my previous Shop My Stash, except one. Like, I couldn't find a lip color that would go with this look, so I am kind of cheating a little bit. I did pick out a different lip color than I picked from that video, just because I thought it would go with the look way more. And I really like this foundation. It is really hydrating, and it does also have SPF in it, which is really nice. And it is like a good full coverage foundation. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this to drag down my neck, because I don't know why this is looking so much lighter than my body on camera. But I promise it's not. Like, this is actually a really good shade match for me. I mean, once we go in and bronze up the face, we will not look this crazy, I promise. I don't know why, but it just looks, maybe it's just me. And I'm going to start by kind of bronzing up the face. I think that is a good place to start. And this is the NARS Summer Solstice Bronzer. I really like this. It is a lighter bronzer, but just kind of apply that to my forehead. And my cheekbones. And apply some of it down here to give me a little bit of a glow. This is a very like glowy bronzer, and you do kind of have to build this up because it is a lighter bronzer. Honestly, this might even be on the edge of being too light for me, but I really enjoy it. I like this. This is an awesome summertime bronzer. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in and kind of just highlight my face. And I'm just going to use this really light highlight, like champagne-y highlight. And this was not in my project pan. Not my project pan. I don't know why I keep saying my project pan. This was not from my Shop My Stash. But I do want to kind of add a little bit of a highlight. We'll just put that on my nose, Cupid's bow. And look at that highlight, it's so pretty. I definitely don't use this palette enough, this face palette enough. And I just realized that I did forget to apply concealer, but I really don't think we need it. I think it looks good without it. I don't really have any crazy dark circles today, so we're just gonna skip it since I did forget about it. And then what I'm going to do is go in with this blush color, and this is the Blush Please from L'Oreal, and it's in the shade Blushing in Rivera. And this is just a e.l.f. Blush brush. And this is really pigmented, so you do have to kind of be careful a little bit. Yeah, I think that's enough blush. I'm just gonna kind of blend this out with powder brush to kind of not make it look so crazy. And okay, so I did line my lips, and now we are going to go in with a lipstick, and this is from Urban Decay, and it is in the shade Heartless. I know that this isn't the best lip liner to do with this look, but it's just gonna kind of darken it up a little bit because this is pretty light. And I just think that this baby pink color goes good with this, like with the purple eye look. I am just gonna kind of go in with this setting spray to kind of set my makeup. And I did just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like Shop My Stash videos or get ready with me using products from Shop My Stash, definitely go ahead and like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It helps let me know what kind of videos you are interested in seeing in the future. And next Sunday I will have possibly will have another Shop My Stash video. It just kind of depends on what time I get home from vacation and stuff. If I have time to film and get something up for you guys, I would love to do that. But we will just see what happens. But I do have new videos every single week, so if you would like to subscribe, if you are not already, that would mean so much to me if we could be friends here on YouTube. But I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.